3, 2, 1. Why do we do that? Hello everybody and welcome to another virtual assembly. I cannot wait for the day where I can finally be in school delivering my assemblies to you in person. But we are here, it's after Easter, and I hope you've had a fantastic time, that you have managed to eat loads of eggs, you got some rest, outside space and all that good stuff. But I have a game for you today. I'm going to be playing egg roulette with some different kind of eggs, maybe from the eggs that you ate over Easter. I'm going to have Saffron back who's going to help me today. And so basically what's going to happen is we're going to roll the dice. And whatever number the dice lands on will determine whether we get egg on our face or eggs in our mouths. Let's do this. Egg on my food.
That really hurt my head.
It's not an egg! Ah. I mean, Saffron won that. She technically got a cream egg in her mouth, and I just got egg on my face. Not happy. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Got to a point you go into a shop and all you saw before Easter was chocolate eggs. Eggs everywhere. And I'm sure you've eaten your fair share of chocolate eggs over the Easter holiday. I know I have. Recently, I've only just started eating chocolate. I know, shocking. But I ate a lot of chocolate eggs this year, probably a few too many. But did you know that it used to be a long time ago that you didn't eat eggs, as in normal eggs, the week leading up to Easter? And so people would give it up, and all the eggs that were laid, they would collect them, decorate them, and they give them as gifts. And on Easter Sunday, they break them open and have an egg feast. That's where they think the tradition of Easter eggs came from. Now, I hope you had a fantastic Easter. Why are we talking about Easter after Easter has happened? Well, for Christians, Easter is probably the most important time of the year. Remembering Jesus' death and his resurrection is good news. It's good news. And for us, it's worth celebrating. And for us, it's something that isn't just remembered, though, at one particular part of the year. It's something that is remembered throughout the year. Because Jesus' death and resurrection for us is good news. Now, I don't know about you, but I think we need some good news. So much of what we hear can be negative or down and tough, and do you know, it starts to affect us, doesn't it? We need some good news. In the Bible, it says this: brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Do you know, just as reading bad news can have an effect on our mental health and well-being, it goes the same for good news. And actually, it has much more of a better impact on our mental health and our well-being. Looking for good news, whether it's, you know, one of those positive human effort, endeavor stories that we're all really encouraging, whether it's a positive, happy, funny story, you know, it brings a smile to our face in the moment, and whenever we think about it and remember it, It helps us in that moment to think about good news. Easter is good news for Christians because we believe that God got involved in the world, that God came to the world, and that's what we remember at Christmas, Jesus being born, a baby. God come into the world, living a perfect, spotless, wonderful life, teaching, bringing a bit of correction, challenging people's behaviour and thoughts and attitudes, but ultimately, Jesus dying. And not just Jesus' death, but his resurrection, so that we, as humans, could be forgiven for all the bad stuff. It says in the Bible that God loved the world, that he sent his one and only Son. God loves me, God loves you. That's what Christians believe. That's why this is good news to us. So when I'm eating my chocolate eggs, or my fried eggs, my scrambled eggs, my boiled eggs, my poached eggs, or whatever kind of eggs we can have, what I'm doing is I'm remembering what God has done for me. I'm remembering God's love in my life that has brought me that good news. And so what I want to encourage us today to think about and be is that good news. To search for it, to look for it, to surround ourselves with it, to help with our own mental health and well-being, but more importantly, to be that for others, to be that good news, to champion one another, to encourage one another, to celebrate one another. Sometimes all we hear is the negative, and I think that needs to change. So let's be that to the people around us today. Guys, God bless. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.